Oh my God. Hi. Welcome to Body Talk Friday. I might wait to rampage until I get one or two people on here, or I might just go. Oh my God. Hi, this is Lorraine Pursell. Body Talk Friday. This is when we tap into your inner wisdom, hear what your body's saying it needs, and draw an angel card, which I drew one I wanted to share with you guys. So, Lorraine Pursell, for more of my work, go to 3keys2selflove.com, the number 3, keys like you put in your car, to selflove.com. I think I'll just start while I'm waiting for some of you to pile on. The other day I was in the middle of a live stream, seems to be what I do a lot. And there was a hawk right outside my window in this tree right outside my house. And there was a squawk, a screech, they make a screech sound. And I saw this other little bird like chasing her away. I always assume they're females, I don't know why. Chasing her away, and I kept hearing the squeal, and all of a sudden I saw her lift off with something in her talons. And I realized what might have happened is that she was after a small bird in the tree. I don't think there's a nest up there. I could be wrong because it's really tall. Maybe I don't see it. But she took off with something, and the other bird was like in distress and following her, and I think trying to goad her into dropping whatever it was. And I'm thinking it was a bird, a smaller bird. And the hawk has been my amakua for a long time, since I lived in Hawaii, and on our 6-acre Kona coffee plantation, we abutted against Moana Loa's wilderness. And there are only 50 of these Hawaiian hawks in existence, and we had one of them who flew between the wildlife preserve and would hang out on our property. And so I just felt like the hawk was my amakua, but this was like a little disturbing to me, right? To see her steal a bird. And I just been seeking the lesson, and what I got was something really interesting. She took what she wanted. She persisted and made it through the taunting until she got what she wanted. Really interesting. And I know there's this fierceness inside all of us as earth angels, empowering earth angels. I almost don't even like that term anymore, because it just depicts this whole thing that I'm evolving out of, which is being the lover, being the supporter, and it's like, enough already. How about if we just love and support ourselves and our mission? Hi, Mary. Good morning. If we just love and support our own missions, and then let everything else work out, because our missions are always have something to do for the betterment of humanity. It's in our nature. There's this cool helicopter flying over. I'm going to try to see if I can see it. Out of sight. So I just wanted to start off with that story this morning about the hawk. And she was actually sitting on the fence out here this morning, and that small bird was like taunting them and moving around to try to get her, to dissuade her or something. Finally, she flew off. But taking what is ours. Michelle, you've been on my mind. How are you, girlfriend? Taking what is ours, taking it, not asking permission, not tiptoeing around, not being super polite and behaving bullshit, but taking it and seizing what is ours. Taking it and seizing what is ours, like that hawk did. And she took a life and she ate it alive. You know, nature is gangster. Matt Kahn says nature is gangster. And it is, when you think about it. No matter where you go in nature, there's something gangster and like, what? Well, that was kind of like, what? You know, dealing with Michelle. I've been sharing the story about this hawk that I saw take a bird out of this tree outside my house, and how she just took what she wanted. She just took it. And how that's a metaphor for us to stop behaving, to stop hanging back, to stop waiting for permission and giving our own selves permission. And if anything, that's what I do on these live streams, is I give you permission. I give myself permission, because I'm always talking to myself in these. You guys should know that by now. Always talking to myself. So when I get fierce on these calls, it's because I'm getting fierce with myself. Because it's time, since sister friends, for us to really rise up and own our big dream. That big dream is what I've been talking about a lot lately. It's coming to me so strongly and so fiercely. That big dream that unless we come up to vibration with it and match that vibration, which just means play in the imagination and have fun with it, and just, you know, why not be the 2 or 3 year old that just pretends? Just be there, just be there, just be there, just be there. Just have fun, just have fun. As we play in that energy, that's how we stay up with it. That big dream, I'm here to tell you, you did not make it up. It came from your inner wisdom. It came from infinite intelligence. Is that awesome or what? Came from infinite intelligence. You are a being of light. You are a God shard. You're not just one of a million. You are so important and so valuable. And I'm just here to remind you of that, how valuable you are, how important you are, how important your personal expansion is. When we come into our families, we come into, those of us in this community, what I call earth angels. I'm going to just think of something else for that, because earth angel to me just like, oh, we're earth angels, we're these little beeps. Like, no, I'm kind of over that image. It's more fierce lovers of our life and of life. Wow, fierce lovers of life. Here to step into our full expression, because we have had it with hanging back, asking for permission, feeling like we don't deserve, feeling the guilt and the shame, and letting that turn into anxiety, because we know the anxiety is the wobble, because it's not what we know is us. And so because of that contradiction, we're in a wobble. Is this making sense? And that wobble, the only way I have found to get out of that wobble, because when I'm in that wobble, where I'm caught in behaving and I'm caught in fear, the fear is just confirmation that there's something big around the corner, you guys. I've been unpacking this a lot lately. If you've been on my live streams lately, just unpacking this so much. Fear just is like going, hey, there's something that you've really wanted just around the corner. The only way to balance that wobble is to meet it with your big dream. I've been wobbling for a long time. Yeah, girlfriend. Yeah, it can happen until the wobble is such torture, it's such misery, until we either think we give up on our big dream, because we go, oh, it can't happen. But the thing is, it will always torture us there. The only way out is to dive into our big dream. That's the only way back into peace. When we're feeling that wobble, just going, all is well, all is well. I sometimes just play like to see myself floating in the calm, beautiful stream of well-being, because that's all there is. But really what it is we cannot give up on our big dream. The only way to balance the wobble is to dive into that fucker. Dive into that thing, because if we don't, D. James put a post, it might have been Your Great Big Life or Women's Self-Love Journey last night, about the words to a song about someone who, quote unquote, gave up on their dream. Here's what happens when we give up on our dream. We drink and drug, or shop, or overeat, or run to relationships as a distraction. We don't really ever escape. All those things are meant to numb us and give us temporary satisfaction, so we can maybe go la 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 la. That's both hands in my ears, okay? Trying to drown it out, that desire in our heart, that great big vision. And I'm pioneering holding a place for my big vision, my big dream. I'm pioneering it because I'm seeing that there is no satisfaction outside of it. I was in a wobble yesterday, but I was only it used to be for several days. I used to be so optimistic, go-getter, never say things can't happen, but last year been exact opposite. I know better, yes. And you've been doing so amazingly, Mary. Mary's in one of my private groups, and it's been helping a lot, right, Mary? Because when we are constantly in this incubator of holding our vision, not buying any excuses, owning our big vision, in a place where we all see each other in our big vision and hold that for each other, there's nowhere to go but more growth. Nowhere to go but more growth. And it's so beautiful, because I am now seeing it very clearly. And see, I make myself very public here. I've set it up where I can't hide. I show up 3 times a week publicly for the world to see as I declare my gifts and my purpose. And I've committed to not only that, but being completely vulnerable when I'm feeling the wobble with you guys, because I want you to see real time how I get out of it, how I expand my tools, how I have to walk my talk. My sister says, "What would you tell us to do?" Which is hilarious. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, Michelle, I used to be so, oh, Michelle, I'm sorry, that was you. Yeah, okay, so I'm here to invite you back into this. Here's the thing. You're this way, Michelle. I thought that was Mary. Forgive me. Michelle, your big dream is still there. It won't go away. I think everybody on the planet has a big dream, because we're not here just to suck breath. We're not here just to eat food and shit. We're here to expand. And as we expand the universe. Every time you make a choice that's pro Michelle, pro Mary, pro Lorraine, pro Vicky, pro Donna, pro Nylena, pro Stacy, pro Marianne, pro Anna, that's believing in ourselves and our big dream. All we have to do really is play in it. And once in a while our soul will say, okay, take this action, and we're freaked out by it. That's why it helps to have sacred community. Yes. Sorry, I pressed the finish button. So I hope this is encouraging to you today. That thing will not go away. The only way we can pretend it's going away is by drinking and drugging and other things we do to take ourselves off distraction. Let's see, Mary. Yes, I felt so bad because I was not in a good place yesterday, but with Lorraine's help, praying, writing, I was able to get out in a few hours where it used to be days, yeah, even weeks to get my, yes, and the same with me, you guys. We can, no longer for me, because I've set my life up so I can't hide. I have to come clean with you guys. I've made that commitment because my commitment, my service to the world is to remind you who you are, remind me who I am, and give that thing. Here's something else. This is like the newest thing that I'm on. I posted an Abraham quote, I think 2 days ago. It's been getting a lot of discussion, and it's about every time we complain, every time we blame, every time we judge, we're holding ourselves back from receiving the things that we say we want. So I have been noticing now when a complaining thought will come through my mind, am I going to grab onto it or am I going to go, no? And I just heard Esther Hicks this morning say, every thought that comes into her mind, she asks, is this satisfying? Not, is it rocking my world and taking my breath away, but is this satisfying? And if it's not satisfying, just drop that thought. Michelle, I still have my business where I brought my product to market, but I know I want something more, something else. Just don't know what it is. I have fun on my radio job, but feel stuck. Yeah. And so it's making peace where we are and eager for more. So finding ways to love your job every day, Michelle, and to be appreciative of it and appreciative of every single dollar that comes in while you're eager for more and while you nurture and nurse that other thing. And it's believing in ourselves to win, not to place or to show, but to win. And think about the greats who have gone before us: Lady Gaga, Madonna, J-Lo, Prince, Michael Jackson. Those people, Richard Branson even, those people had otherworldly visions that they just would not let go of. They were fierce like a bulldog. They were fierce like that hawk that took a bird out of my tree, even though she was being squawked at and taunted. And probably the other birds on the fence at her this morning were like, you MFer, you stole my baby, I hate your guts, and just flying around, but she just sat there. Okay, so there's like a presence, right? There's like a presence when we finally go, no, I'm not going to play small anymore. I'm not going to behave any longer. If you guys haven't noticed, there's no behaving in my community. Behaving is trading your life for somebody else's. I like to say no behaving allowed here. You get to be 100% you, authentic, because that's all the world wants. So it's getting to the point where in time, and borrow my faith, you guys, because I'm right there in it with you. We're all going through everything together. And as I rise, you rise. So that's one of the big reasons why I bring you along with me step by step. When I'm having my rocky days, I let you know. I'll jump on a spontaneous live and I'll go, God, I'm feeling this anxiety today, and this is how I'm working it out. Because it can be challenging at times, right? But we don't focus on that. I want to inspire you to focus on your big vision. That big dream that will torture you if you try to pretend that it isn't anything and you try to logic it away. That dream is from your soul. That dream is your soul's calling, and until you give it its due, it will never let you have peace. It's like the ADHD mind is calmed by Ritalin, which is speed. Why does speed calm the hyperactive mind? because it meets it, it matches it. So when you're feeling that wobble, Michelle, when you're feeling that wobble, everybody, when you're feeling that wobble, Lorraine, it's because you need to jump back in and believe the big vision. That's my sermon this morning. Michelle, I still have my, okay, got you. Yeah. So content where I am and eager for more. I have that on my bathroom wall. Content where I am and eager for more. Everything in its perfect time. Everything is unfolding. I'm content where I am and eager for more. Everything is unfolding in its perfect time while we hold the faith. And I've been talking a lot lately on my live streams about why it's so important to practice the vibration, because if we don't practice the vibration of where we're going, we won't recognize it when it shows up. We'll reject it. We'll think we're not worthy. We'll feel guilty, like we don't deserve, and we'll push it away. So we have to practice expanding into those good feelings of us having our vision. Okay, so let's tap into Mother Earth, because this is Body Talk Friday. Let's throw down a tap root into Mother Earth and just feel her strength coming up to us. Oh yes, and just see what Mother Earth's messages to us, and her messages to me right off is like, oh yeah, sister, thank you for sharing this. So good, yeah. So awesome. So awesome. What's Mother Earth's message to you? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'll drop mine if I can. Mother Earth. Oh, yeah. Thanks for sharing. You're a treasure. You really are. Yes, it will, Michelle. And everything is bringing you back to that big vision. Everything is bringing you back to that big vision, Michelle. We're called to walk by faith in this life on this planet. Universe only responds to our feelings, our vibrations that we send out. That's, for some reason, the language of the universe is vibration. It's not what we're taught. You know, we're learning this new thing. Mary, okay, she said, stay true to me, be yourself, don't be afraid. I lost track. Yeah, and you're just getting back on track, sister friend. All of us, we just keep coming back on track. Let's not count the number of times we fall down. Let's count the number of times we get back up and believe in our vision again. Because remember, you did not originate that. It came, if you remember, it was a receiving. It got you excited. It isn't like you sat around one day and go, oh, I think I'm going to be an interior decorator, and I'm going to have a decorating company where I go online, and so I don't have to go house to house, and I give people tips so that they're empowered to beautify their homes. That thing inspired you, Michelle, because I just got chills on the left side of my body, because it was inspired. It came from above. Inspired means in spirit, right? That's why it's so inspiring to you. Now, you need to hold the vision of that and believe it. And hopefully, being connected to my community, Michelle, will give you the courage, because it takes courage to hold that vision. Mainly just be myself on this date tonight at work. Oh yeah, good. At work tomorrow. Just be me, open, teasing. Yeah, that's always how I picture you in that job, Mary is that big gorgeous smile of yours, your big open heart, and people just being drawn to you, and you having, like my sister works retail in a lumber yard, and she's worked at Ace Hardware for years, and people just flock to her because she's just got this open heart. And she brings in business because she's so magnetic. That's how I see you, Mary. So yes, let's tap into our body. Let's just bring up that energy from Mother Earth, and we're just going to go through our entire body with that effervescing white light, love, purifying. Yeah, I was just talking about how I'm just really on the case with any complaining, bitching, groaning, judging, blaming thoughts. It's a big job right now because I've gotten loose on it and allowed those thoughts to come, to entertain those thoughts as they come in. They didn't originate from me. These thoughts are thought forms that just pass through, and we grab on or we don't. But yeah, it's a big job. It's a big job. I'm just sending love to that man that just ran across my lawn. Because as we grab onto those thoughts and we entertain them, we are keeping ourselves from the very thing we want to receive. So white light effervescence coming all the way up through every of our 60 trillion cells in our body, all the way up, 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 all the way up. Let's just stop at our heart to say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Let's just send light and love all around the world. Yes, 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 yes. I got to show you what I have on my wall, you guys. Let's see. Can I turn this around? Yeah. Can you guys see that? Aquaman! I just saw it with my my family at the beach on Wednesday night. It was amazing. I think it inspired me. So I encourage you to watch Aquaman if you haven't yet. Yeah, he's handsome. I've never seen that guy before. I need to Google and find out who he is, because he's like, wow, I used to think Russell Crowe was like a heart stopper. This guy's like, someone I've never seen before. So I get to sit here and look at him while I'm doing these live streams. Oh my God, I love him. Aside from being a hunk, he loves his wife and daughters so much. Who the hell is he, Mary? I don't even know who he is. I've never seen him before. Okay, so I'm going to read this card that has been kicking my ass. It's called Leap. I think it's so appropriate. It's called Leap. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. It's the way of things. The way of things with the universe. It's just the way it is. Maybe we don't like it, but it's the way it's got to be. Like Indiana Jones, we have to jump off that cliff first in faith, knowing that universe is going to catch us. So here's what it says. Life bends for the courageous. The universe waits to support you. No, the universe wants to support you. But first, you need to leap, to throw your life up in the air. Perhaps you know what you are being called to leap toward or away from, but are scared to make the move. Or maybe perhaps you are waiting for a big fat sign or instruction manual or permission to do so first. If this is you, then this card is your sign and permission slip to take a deep breath and leap into the unknown. It's scary to let go of all that we know in hope of something new. And it's normal to feel anxious at the thought of letting go of what we know for sure. But this is the unavoidable process of rising. And right now, this is how you are being called to live. Nature is constantly showing us how to live with courage. Fall comes every year and encourages the trees to loosen their grip. Fall comes every year and encourages the trees to loosen their grip. To allow what was once so full of life to fall away leaf by leaf. For a moment, it feels like nothing will grow again. The branches are left bare without the comfort of what once was. But in the morn of spring, new shoots begin to appear, and something new is born that is even more glorious than before. Work your light action. You go first. Take a good run up and leap. That card. Yes. So that's what we're doing. But you know what? It's less scary because we're surrounded by these sisters. Okay. Mary, he's married to the girl who used to be on the Cosby Show. He's part Native American and part Hawaiian. Okay. He's been in several shows the past years. I love him since I saw him. Okay, awesome. Well, I need to run. We have a video call over in my Get Happy, Stay Happy group. I'm going to change the name of that group. It's not working anymore for me. There's a new alignment happening with my immersion. So we're going over there on a video call right now. If this immersion sounds good to you, go check it out over in Get Happy, Stay Happy. I'm going to be changing the name soon. I'm not sure what, but it's an immersion where we're together a lot during the week to hold this energy and keep in this energy and immersion. And then every Friday we have a video call where we get to talk face to face. So go to LorrainePursell.com/get happy. And I'm going to be changing that motherfucking name because it's really bugging me lately. I don't like it anymore. And so I love you. Thank you for joining me today. And for right now, it's under LorrainePursell.com/get happy. Bottom line, it's full of energy. We've got each other's backs. We are expanding. We're experiencing miracles almost every day. And it's an awesome space. So go check it out. Love you. See you Monday for Fairy Godmother Monday, where I show you how to make your own dreams come true. Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern for the empowerment training. And then back here on Friday for Body Talk Friday. What does your body tell you that it needs to grow and expand over the weekend? What does it need to heal over the weekend? Go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I'll see you next week. Bye.